What's the worst cheating story you've ever heard? Reddit user WhamNTX writes, firefighter asked another firefighter to cover his shift by working for him. He then went and had sex with the other firefighter's wife that day. Reddit user Konas writes, the bride was a singer in a rock band, and they performed and killed it. Apparently, the bride had been cheating on him the entire relationship with the drummer in her band, who performed at the wedding. Things bands go through just to get a gig. Reddit user Concerned Older Sis writes, my bio mom's best friend was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. We moved her husband and her daughter in. My mom slept with her husband and got pregnant, so they put her in a nursing home to die, all alone, just so they wouldn't have to deal with the consequences. She was hours away as well, so her daughter, who was 10 at the time, was unable to visit her. She died alone because she went to her best friend for help. I don't speak to bio mom anymore. After her friend's death, she showed off her brand new car with the life insurance money she married her husband. At the time, her dead best friend also had a 19-year-old daughter who was homeless with a toddler. I felt so fucking sick sitting in the car listening to her brag about how nice it was, and how she finally got the car she deserved. Some people are disgusting. Edit to add. More backstop that just makes this story absolutely vile. My bio mom is a counselor, and the way she even met this best friend of hers was through the daughter, who was 19 with a toddler. They met when said daughter was 13. My bio mom was her caseworker for mental health support. She crossed a huge professional boundary doing this. On top of that, she came into this girl's life to help her and ended up hurting her so fucking badly. Her mom who passed wasn't the only victim here. My bio mom was also married, there's other children involved, etc. So many people were hurt by this, it's truly sickening. During my bio mom's pregnancy, her mom actually also got stage 4 lung cancer. She died within 7 weeks and never met bio mom's baby. I kinda feel like it was her fault in a sense. I truly believe karma can and will get you through loved ones. Reddit user Panachi, 19 writes, one of my wife's cousins died of cancer after a 30-year marriage. When her husband was clearing out her home office, he found a box with diaries, receipts, letters, hotel keys, etc. detailing the hundreds of times she cheated on him with random guys throughout their whole marriage, going so far as to take their daughters to meetups and gaslighting them about what was happening. Reddit user Hembling Comics writes, my friend had a massive heart attack, and having sex was hard for him for a while. He worked and his wife didn't. He fell asleep in the chair one morning while getting ready for work. He awoke to a man unlocking his door. For about a year while he was at work, his wife had different men with keys to the house coming over to have sex with her. Reddit user Sideways Sickness writes, couple was together for 8 years, both working at sea on the same ship for 8-11-week trips, bought the house and heading towards marriage, kids, etc., etc. Start a 11-week trip and noticed something wasn't right. Girl had fucked another crew member on the trip off and wanted to be with him. Guy had to watch the start of the new relationship while in a floating prison, and due to his qualifications couldn't leave the ship. Source: me. I am that guy. He then replies, honestly, I've been blown away by the support, thank you, I appreciate you all. I will try give you some more details. This happened about 12 years ago. It was 4 years before I dated again, but honestly I still struggle to bring my walls down and really let anyone in. I had to stay on board as the company needed my engineering qualification to operate legally. They had no one to cover for me. They really did try to. I'll finish with a good note. While sitting on the stern for hours, it was followed by something glorious that got me through. Maybe it was my guardian angel, maybe divine intervention, call it whatever you want, but it was amazing. I had finished my inspection rounds, which was usually around 2 a.m., sitting there wanting to jump as I felt like my whole life had already ended. I was just there for the ride. I must have entered a trance-like state, as the next thing, I looked up from the rushing water to see the sun just starting to peek over the horizon, showing one of the best sunrises I had ever seen. Dolphins were hanging around below me, seabirds were cruising, and I don't know exactly what it was, but the whole combination just made me feel like nature was there for me. But she also didn't want me to join her. So I guess my take from all this is that if you're ever in a position this low, and you think self-dead is the only way out, find the one thing that you love and hold on to it tightly. Life will always get better, trust me, it will get better. Mother Nature, I love you. If you liked the video, please like, share and subscribe, and if you have a suggestion for a story or topic, please let me know in the comments.